What if I told you that saving money religiously could be the very reason you stay broke? Sounds absurd, right? But here's the catch. The 1% don't get rich by hoarding money in a savings account earning very low interest. They do something radically different, something the banks don't want you to know. And today, I'll reveal specific things the rich do instead of just saving, and how you can replicate them to escape the financial rat race. Stick till the end because the last point will flip your entire money mindset upside down. Subscribe to You're Wealthy, where we decode the money moves of the rich to make you wealthy. Let's dive in. Number 1. They turn cash into cash flow. Parking your money in a savings account might feel safe, but with today's low interest rates, it barely keeps up with inflation. The mistake many make is thinking that saving is enough to secure financial freedom. In reality, without investing in assets that generate income, you're missing out on the opportunity to build true wealth. The wealthy understand this and actively seek ways to make their money work for them, compounding their wealth exponentially. Start by investing in income-generating assets such as dividend-paying stocks, rental properties, or creating digital products. Diversifying your investment spreads risk and maximizes returns. For instance, consider allocating a portion of your savings into a dividend portfolio, which significantly outpacing inflation. Additionally, explore real estate investments where rental income can provide steady cash flow and appreciate over time. Number 2. They borrow like billionaires. Debt is a dirty word for most people, but for the rich, it's a powerful wealth-building tool. They don't use debt to fund liabilities like luxury bags or vacations. They use it to acquire assets that generate cash flow. While most Americans max out credit cards for stuff that depreciates, the wealthy use low-interest loans to fund businesses and real estate that pays them back monthly. Let me give you a real story. Curtis, a 28-year-old in Texas, used a $50,000 SBA loan to launch a self-storage unit in his local town. He didn't touch a cent of his personal savings. Today, it generates over $6,000 per month in revenue, and he has already paid off 60% of the loan within 2 years. He understood the golden rule. Use other people's money to create income. Most people fear debt because they've seen it misused. But it's not the knife's fault if someone uses it recklessly. The rich simply use debt as leverage. Like the book The Millionaire Fastlane says, debt isn't evil, dumb debt is. Number 3. They build automated income streams. Think about Netflix. You pay monthly, right? Whether you watch or not, they get paid. That's automation. And the wealthy build similar systems. Digital courses, membership communities, SaaS platforms that bring income in 24/7. Meanwhile, most people trade time for dollars. The rich, they trade systems for freedom. The average American tries to save more from a fixed income, while the rich focus on infinite income through automation. As Naval Ravikant says, you're never going to get rich renting out your time. Poor mindset. How can I earn more per hour? Rich mindset. How can I stop earning by the hour altogether? Number 4. They reinvest profits. What if saving your profits is actually slowing you down? The top 1% don't let their money rest. They recycle it into wealth-building machines. That's the fast lane to financial freedom. But sadly, most people just let their profits nap in a savings account and then wonder why they're still stuck. Jenna, a freelance designer, made a $10K profit in 2023. She reinvested $6K into learning UX/UI and upgraded her portfolio website. Within a year, she landed recurring contracts worth over $80K per year, all from reinvesting profits, not sitting on them. Reinvesting creates velocity, a compounding effect that speeds up your financial journey. Profits are seeds, not souvenirs. Plant them in the right soil, and you'll grow an orchard. Saving is like freezing time. Reinvesting is like pressing fast forward on your wealth journey. Which one would you rather live in? Number 5. They invest time like money. If someone stole $1,000 from you, you'd flip out. But if they steal an hour of your time every day, you say nothing. The wealthy see time as their most valuable currency. While others waste it like loose change, the rich invest it with precision, because they know lost time costs more than lost money. Wealthy people are more likely to spend money to save time, like outsourcing chores or automating tasks, because they know time is the real compounder of wealth. The average American spends 2.5 hours per day on social media. That's 912 hours a year, equivalent to 38 full days. Imagine investing that same time in learning high-income skills like copywriting, coding, content creation, or trading. If a task doesn't create money, peace, or momentum, ditch it. Time is money, but it's also energy, freedom, and impact. Number 6. They build multiple income identities. Kelsey, a nurse from Denver, made $70K per year. During COVID, she started a YouTube channel about healthcare tips, then launched an ebook and later a coaching program for aspiring nurses. Now she earns more from content than her hospital job. She didn't quit immediately. She layered identities. The rich do this constantly. They're not just a doctor, a consultant, or a developer. They become investor authors, advisor entrepreneurs, and more. When one stream slows down, the others keep flowing. In the US, the average millionaire has 7 income streams. Contrast that with most people relying solely on a paycheck. This is dangerous. One layoff and your entire world collapses. Wealthy people create anti-fragile income, meaning it actually grows under pressure. You are not your job title. You are your earning engine. Building multiple money rolls gives you security and scale. And here's the wild part. You don't even need to start huge. The rich often start small, but start early. Which brings us to one of the most overlooked advantages the wealthy use: compounding time. They start before they're ready. Most people wait for the right time, the perfect plan, or more savings. The rich, they jump in, learn fast, and iterate. David, a 21-year-old in Michigan, launched a print-on-demand store with just $300. His first 3 months, 0 sales. But by month 5, he hit $4,500 in revenue and reinvested every cent into scaling. He didn't know everything when he started, but he started anyway. Too many people get stuck in analysis paralysis. Meanwhile, opportunities vanish. The rich know that momentum beats perfection. They fail faster to succeed sooner. As James Clear writes in Atomic Habits, you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Starting early builds your system faster. Action beats overthinking every time. And it's not just financial. Wait until you see how the rich scale effort through invisible power. Number 8. They use leverage in every form. The rich don't get rich by working harder. They get rich by using leverage, every kind of it. Time, money, people, technology, systems, audience, reputation, anything that multiplies their output without multiplying their effort. If you're trying to build wealth without leverage, you're bringing a butter knife to a gunfight. Barbara Corcoran, real estate mogul and Shark Tank investor, started with a $1,000 loan. She didn't scale her empire by showing more houses. She built a team, trained agents, and created systems. Barbara understood that her time was better spent negotiating deals, building partnerships, and expanding her brand. By the time she sold the Corcoran Group for $66 million, her personal time wasn't tied to daily operations at all. If you're still doing everything yourself, you don't have a business. You have a job with stress. Leverage breaks the time-money link. Without it, you'll always trade hours for dollars. Let's be honest, saving isn't bad. But saving alone? That's a trap. A slow, invisible trap that makes you feel responsible while quietly robbing you of your potential. But you don't have to stay in that trap. You've now seen what the wealthy do differently. I believe that together, we can build a better, wealthier future. If this inspires you, like it, share with your closed ones so they can benefit from it too, and subscribe to continue this journey with me. The goal is not to get rich slowly. It's to build freedom strategically. Our wealthy discussion will continue in the next video. Until then, keep building wealth.